Hello. I got a haircut. Funny story actually, cause I am I wouldn't call myself an impulsive person, but I am a P personality. So I went to the hairdresser with every intention of just asking for a lot of layers, since I had really long hair already, and I'm used to having it short. So I wanted more like texture. I don't know. It was a whole thought process. And then I went on Pinterest because I was looking up like layered hair, and I found a photo of a jellyfish cut, and I was like, that looks cool. Like that looks kind of like what I'm going for. But the picture that I found was like really like blended, and like it wasn't like a super stark like two-layer haircut. So I was like, that looks cool. And with little to no research, I asked my hairdresser for a jellyfish cut. I would also just like to interject that my hair has never meant anything to me ever. I literally would mindlessly cut it by myself to make it short. So, like, if this story stresses you out, I don't know if you're like very emotionally attached to your hair, but I've never been. So that's why it was that easy for me to make a very impulsive decision regarding my haircut, because this might be a surprising story to some people, because I know some people go for like a trim, and then when they cut more than like 1 inch off their hair they get really stressed out, and I've just never been like that. I have zero attachment to my hair. It's remarkably easy for me to like just, you know, mess it up myself. So yeah, that's probably why this was like something I did. Like this would be something I do. But it was kind of both of our faults, because I didn't do any research on the haircut, and I didn't know that the general basis of the haircut was literally just two stark layers. And I just, so I asked for it. And also, when I asked, okay, Senna, when I asked, my hairdresser was like, not my hairdresser, it was just it was like Great Clips. I don't know if y'all have a Great Clips out there, but it was just like a salon. It's not fancy in any way, shape, or form. So I asked the hairdresser, I was like, oh, like, can I get a jellyfish cut? And she was like, oh, can I see a picture? And that should have been a red flag for me, because I should have been like, oh, well, obviously she doesn't have a lot to go off of. So, I might consider asking for something different or like easier, because this is sort of a complicated haircut, I think. And I don't know, I just didn't think about it. And also, I'm an introvert, so like I just don't like getting my hair cut anyway. So I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let her go at it and trust the process. And she just cut a really, really thick top layer, and I have really thick hair, so it just it just looked really funny. Thankfully, my little cousin guided me on FaceTime, because she's not here anymore, but she just told me like how to kind of thin out the layers. And it was essentially just one really short thick layer, and then long hair under. It just looked really funny on me. So, really long-winded way of saying that I almost cried over my haircut, and then my little 14-year-old cousin saved the day. And when she came over that following weekend, she like, cut a few more layers and helped me out. So she saved me. But yeah, I got a haircut. And it was like a very emotional process. But anywho, that's not what this video is about. This video is for Shay's Eyes Only Part 4, because Part 5 was a little bit of a Part 3 was a little bit of a flop, because I kind of already explained this in the video, but I had filmed completed Maxident, and then I got a bunch of no easy cards, and I fixed the fillers that were in the binder. So I was just like, I'm just gonna refilm it, and I had to clear a lot of storage space off my phone, but I finally got the video, and I will be editing it now. So I hope you enjoy. As always, this is for you. I'm happy to do it. I will do this forever if it pleases you. So yeah, have fun watching this little ranty video. I like didn't have a great day today. I was like crying as one does in my bed, hugging my cat. So not for any don't worry about me, but like not for any serious reason, but like I just cry a lot. But yeah, I was having like a day, so it was nice to sit down and just film something like peaceful, like setting up. I did a flip through of my binder and like and the new fillers, and then I also set up for 5 stars since I pre-ordered them, as you know. Another thing, I didn't think about all that much, but I was planning it. That was planned. I was saving money specifically for that. Okay, like don't worry about me or my bank account. But yeah, have fun watching this video. I hope it's entertaining, and I'll probably see you in the end, of course. Okay. Hello and welcome to the long-awaited For Shea's Eyes Only Part 4. I didn't realize that the last one I filmed was when I hadn't completed Maxident yet, but evidently it was. So a lot of things to show for this one. I was thinking I could show you completed Maxident. A lot of the thing is, when I filmed Part 3, I literally got like an influx of noise. Okay, that's like kind of dramatic because Noisy's not done yet, but that's what I'm working on right now. So I got like a good few Noisy cards right after I had filmed Part 3. And also, I made these little fillers and they ended up being too small, which was like a whole thing, but I made new ones already. So like compared to a photo card, you know, obviously not the correct size. So there was that whole thing, and then I also got a lot of new cards for the other albums, like the earlier ones, because I bought the earlier albums. I just went on a rampage and bought way too many albums. So there's all that, and then I thought I could set up for 5 stars since I pre-ordered the albums. Okay, yeah, I thought it'd be fun if I put away Maxident as a complete set. So right now there's like nothing in here. It just like, it's really satisfying for me. This is a little stack of my Maxident cards in order. So, and then plus the fillers that I made that are the right size. Not, these are kind of cute though, but like they don't make sense in the pockets. So I completed Maxident like a good bit ago. I've had it finished for like a few weeks, I think. Not even weeks. It might be like several months that I've had it done. But I like, it's honestly really complicated for me to find like a way to set up my camera to film these because I don't have like a tripod. So I kind of just like set up my phone in really like overcomplicated ways to like get like a decent angle of this. But you know, we do what we have to do. So this is the Go version. Oh my god, sorry. The Go version. And then this is the filler that I made, and it has the little logo on the back. It's not like perfectly aligned, but it's definitely a better size. At the hiccups. So that's what the back looks like. And then this is the Tea Crush version. I hadn't realized how many Maxident cards I had bought like sporadically while I was collecting Ordinary. But they were just all over Instagram. So I was like, oh, might as well pick up this one, like, you know, while I'm at it. And then I ended up like, I realized like once I was looking through all my DMs and like updating my templates to see which ones I still needed, I was like, I literally bought all of them. Like, why do I need no more? So yeah, these are all the little fillers that I made. The backs are not perfect. Some of the colors kind of got distorted, but I don't really mind. It doesn't bother me that much. And if it does one day, like I look at it, I can just make a new one, you know? Christmas Evil is always completely empty. And it is still that way. But I did make fillers. So there's those. But Christmas Evil looks the exact same, except that I have all the glitters now. And I don't know if I did last time that I know I definitely didn't have Jisung's. I joined a group order for him, and it was like nice, but when the cards arrived to their house, they were missing like 7 different sets that were supposed to be part of the group order. So like
I was like worried that because I only joined for one card. So I was like, if my one card is not, and then yeah. I like this is the whole reason that I have them punctuated this way because of this back. But ordinary is still complete. We'll just do a quick flip through to go through my fillers. The group, oh yeah, okay. So there were like 7 sets that were missing from the ones that like everyone ordered in the group order, so they had to deal with like a lot for refunds and like. But thankfully, my card did not get lost. He was bound to make it to me, which was nice. And I was fated to complete that set. But yeah, this is complete ordinary with the fillers, the new ones, because the other ones were just the backs of like extra cards I had, which are now in this A5 binder. Like I put in all the ones that I have to sell or trade. I have more, but I gave them to my sister, and I'm not gonna like take them away so I can sell and trade them. But these for sure I need to trade because these are middle cards, and I need like. I would rather trade them than sell them, and then this is like, I am not Changbini, so obviously I want another childhood, preferably Felix's, because I have his selfie card, so that would complete his little set. No Easy is the one I'm working on right now, and it's honestly not that difficult, but I did notice No Easy cards go for a bit more than Maxident cards for some reason, so I'm not getting them as like, quickly, but it's going well. Right now, all of like trading Instagram, selling and trading Instagram is literally just like 5-star group orders and pre-orders, so it's not that easy to find like listings for older cards right now. But I did get this Jongin. He's so cute. Oh my god, I love this card. This red set is like so pretty, and I was so sad because I only pulled Tani's red card, so he was just all alone. But I've got a good few more now. I finished Sungmin's set, big surprise. His was the first one I finished, and then I finished Jisung's set because I pulled a lot of Sungmin, and then I pulled 2 Jisung's in the album that my friend gave me. So look at Jungin. I found him for like such a good price, so I like got I think 2 or 3 of his cards. So Felix and Jongin are probably the Felix, Jongin, and Mina are the cards that I'm gonna get next. When I'm collecting, I basically do it one member at a time instead of one set at a time. I don't know why, but I'm almost done with double-sided. It's just need Hyunjin. And he's a little tough to hunt down, but dude, the way I only pulled one Tani, like one singular one, this one, that's it. And I have 0 Hyunjin. I don't know if you saw. 0, like actually none. They elude me. They continue to evade me. It's just these 2. The double-sideds are so cute. I also really like this little filler. Isn't it so cute? The cats. Who am I missing? Of course it's Chani. Like when I either have Hyunjin or Chani, I never have both. Like they're so difficult to hunt down. Okay. In Life is the same. Go Live is the same. Well, actually I did get another unit. These are all Go Live, which I don't have a single album for yet. I'm trying to restrain myself until I, do the whole 5-star shebang because Go Live has a lot of different versions and like I'm just not ready yet. I would like to get more progress on all my other sets and then focus on Go Live because it's just like it's a lot. But yeah, these are the Levanter cards. I'm pretty sure I showed you when I pulled them. But see, here's Hyuni, like finally showing up, but where's Chani? Nowhere. Nowhere to be found. Ever. I pulled a lot more Binny in the older albums. I actually just love the Levanter cards. Like they're so cute. Something about square cards is like really pleasing to me. I don't know how I feel about border cards, but I think they do it well. Like it looks cute with them. These are Yellowwood. I pulled Jisung finally. I don't pull Jisung in older albums, but I pull him more in like more recent albums. I don't know why, but the older albums, Jisung is not there. But Sungmin, I literally like never pulled Sungmin, like never. Like I was like, where are all my Sungmin photo cards? Because I love his photo cards. And then as soon as I like spoke that into existence, he just like started showing up like so much. Here's more tiny. Look how cute he is. Oh my god, so tiny. And then I pulled him 2 times, but it's the same card. So like, come on now. Like if I'm gonna get double tiny, that's fine with me, but at least make them different cards. And then I pulled this bin, so Jisung is not lonely anymore. He was just here in the center by himself. These are more Mito cards. I am you. Look how tiny Vinny is. I love his older cards. He's like so, oh my god, it's so cute. Look at this card. I mean, what a cute patootie. He's just so cute. I like can't even complain. I feel like I pull my bias line a decent amount. Here they are, cuties. And then I pulled Minsung's self-portraits, and then I bought Felix's because he just finds me. Like, he really does. Like, I'll just find him for, like, on a listing that's really inexpensive, and, like, and it's for a card that I need, and so I'll just get it. Like, Felix is, if I wanted to collect one person, Felix would be so easy for me to collect. These are the concepts. They're so cute, the behinds. I don't know why people don't like these cards. Like, the faraways. I think they're adorable. Ignore all of the noise going on in my house right now. My stepdad just got home. But look, do you see how often I pull? Like, Changbini started showing up so much in the older albums, and then Felix I just always pull. Always. He always shows up one way or another. Here he is. Here's baby Vinny. I Am Not thankfully only has 2 sets. I like that the older albums don't have as many versions of the photo cards, and that way they're easier to collect even though they're a little more expensive. So like I have Benny's set finished already, and then I just need Felix's childhood photo card to complete I Am Not. And then I don't know how I feel about units because they're not as cohesive as the ordinary units. Like the ordinary units were like, there's red versions, blue versions, black versions, and there's 8 of each. But then like the I Am Nots and the I Am Yous are sort of random, so I don't know how I feel about them. I might just not collect them at all and sell the ones that I have, or I might just collect 1 page of units. But then I'm also thinking they wouldn't be like super ordered, so I don't know how I would feel about that. But and then mixtape, I pulled Hansung. So cute. Why do I always think there's a speck on him, but it's just his hoodie string. But yeah, I mean, how adorable is this? Like, it's just so cute. He's so small. The name, ugh. And then Mino, full circle moment since I pulled them on my first album ever as well. I got so emotional flipping through mixtape. Let me actually grab it really quick. Cutest, like, thickest album, and it just tells their story. Like, it's fully, like, it's just so cute. I love this album so much. Like, they're so small. I mean, come on. And it literally just tells the whole story of the survival show and their debut and everything they went through. I got so emotional. This album came to me like 2 days before I saw them in concert, so I was really emotional. Now we're gonna set up for 5-star. So the problem is I'm trying to decide if I should collect Target cards, Soundwave cards, or I'm waiting for K-Town for you to announce if they're gonna do POVs or not. Because I've never done POVs before, and I worry that I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be organized in my brain. Like, in my brain, my collection is just album cards. But if I start doing POBs, how many do I do? How do I decide which ones from which website to collect? And, like, am I only doing one? Or, like, because for this comeback, they're also doing US exclusive cards, aka, like, Target and Barnes & Noble cards. Those would be relatively easy for me to get my hands on. But then also, like, how do I pick which ones to collect if I don't know what they look like, and then I have to pre-order the album like from those stores, you know? I've got all these fillers, but some of them do have writing on them still since I reused these to save paper. So let's just take the ones that have writing out really quick. My cousin is into girl groups, like really into girl groups. She does not listen to boy groups. I got her very heavily into Stray Kids. But she kind of got me into it twice. I do have a bias. And I do like their songs. They're my number 2 artist on Spotify right now. But it's not that difficult to get in the number 2 position, because if I play like 2 songs from an artist that isn't Stray Kids, then they immediately like skyrocket to the top because I don't listen to anything else. So okay, so let's do 5, star A. So this is version A. I'm like very conflicted about it because I've never done pops for a comeback. I've never even bought pre-ordered albums for a comeback, so I don't know what I want to do yet. Star version B. I like that they're only doing 3 sets, like it's the same exact as Maxident. There's 3 versions, except they're not even doing a photo card sized pop. They're doing OOTD mini posters or whatever. I don't know. They're doing like other inclusions that aren't like collectible sized, like photo card sized sets, because I know a lot of people put mini posters away in their binders, but I like the uniformity of just 9 pockets photo cards. Version C. So exciting. It's funny to pre-order things because it's gonna take like a good decent while for it to get here, so when it does, I'll have paid for it so long ago that it's just gonna feel like a gift. Okay, now here I'm just gonna put Pobs ? This page is either gonna have Target cards, Soundwave cards, or potentially K-Town for You Pops if they do them. Anywho, there's a bunch of other little inclusions that come in the albums that I would love to put away, i.e. these IMU Polas. Should I collect them? Should I sell them? Should I display them? Currently leaning towards displaying them because I just don't know how I feel about having different sized inclusions, especially if I can't find pockets that will like perfectly fit them. And then these from No Easy, I would like to put these away, but then I don't know, because I know some people cut them, like they rip them out and then they cut them into photo card size and put them away that way. I just can't really bear to cut them. And also, like I said, I don't have Mark 9 line. I do have 2 of Sungmin because, not because I'm on my, just me, and like if you can count on me having anyone at Sungmin, but no, it wasn't even that. I just got like sent these as freebies in some of my little photo card purchases. I mean, if I cut them into photo card size, then I could sleeve them, but like, yeah, like a photo card size would cut out like it would just be his whole face. Like I just don't know if they would be uniform enough for me to do that. And also the problem would be the backs, because all the backs would be not centered. I'm happy my collection is getting like pretty cute, pretty significant. I like that I have 2 sets complete. I'm like actively looking for Noisy cards. I'm like ordering those now. If I happen to get like a good few envelopes in the mail at the same time, let me know if you would be interested in watching me like open them and put them away. I like sort of got cut off and I don't know where, so I'm just ending it here because I was basically just ranting about this little photo card rounder that I have, and I was just showing this used to be square and now it's like a photo card to like show how I can turn these into photo cards. It's not that important anyways, and also to show how I made the fillers. And if you would like to see me make fillers for future comebacks, i.e. 5-star, let me know. And also hope that you enjoyed looking through all the new cards. I know that the older albums are very exciting to me personally, so I thank you for watching this as always, and I love you. I'll probably see you in a little like outro clip or something. Okay, bye. Okay, that was it. I hope that was entertaining to watch, and let me know. I just sent you a voice message asking if you would want to see a multitude of other things. I would like to potentially record, if I get like an influx of photo cards, would you want to see me open them and put them away and that sort of thing? Also, it's kind of separate content, but would you be interested in seeing me like drawing stuff, like the process? Because I don't know if I don't know if it turned out well, but that might be nice to see, I think. I don't know. Let me know. I will literally film anything you ask me to. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the long rants and little collection update for in this video.
I'm so sorry that it's so loud in my house. I have 4 siblings. So, okay. So much. Te amo. 사랑해. I'm gonna butcher this so bad. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Love you. Bye.